Hey there, welcome to or welcome back to No Pants Profits, part number 2 of this brewery smackdown. I am here on the Carnival Celebration. I was just on the Carnival Mardi Gras. Might be a separate video, might be the same video. Who the heck knows? We did all 7.5 beers at the bar on the Carnival Mardi Gras. What do I mean by 7.5? There was one that didn't make it out to the pipe, and we got him to go in the back and grab a little bit so we can do it. So we're gonna do 7.5 here too, and we've got a whole list of the different beers here, which I just lost. So on the celebration, you got a Heroes Pale Ale, a Hazy IPA, which I think that's the one they're out of, a Blanche, which is a blonde, a Pineapple Chipotle Sour, OctoberTest, Dry Stout, Summer Kanin, and Brown Ale, and there's a rice one that I don't think is on here, which is called No Rice, No Power. But we're going to go amongst the drinks, we're going to rank them, and I want to just show you where we're starting at. Much like on the Mardi Gras, I've got my little professional breathalyzer. Now I do have some Peanut Gallery subscribers off to the side. I say Peanut Gallery lovingly, who are going to help me rank some of these beers, so I'm not just on my own. I do believe that I have a respectable palate. There's nothing here that's coffee based, so I think I can do a good job ranking them, but again, a little help is never unwarranted. So I was just in a cooking class. I know I'm at 0.00, but I have to prove that to you, and then we'll start a stopwatch. All right, should be 0.00. I don't think there's any question it's going to be anything but that, but you never know. We got to 0.09, yeah, 0.00. Our first drink that we've got here is actually the Heroes Pale Ale. Now, it's a pale ale. It is currently at an ABV of 5.6%, which makes it not the strongest beer on the menu, but the strongest beer that I think they have on tap that's on the menu right now. The Hazy IPA is a 7.1, but it's not available right this second. So, Heroes Pale Ale. We're going to rank these. We're going to do all that, but we're also going to try all 7 of these beers within the next hour. So, going from 0.00, we're going to hit start. We're going to hit start. We're not going to stop it. There we go. I don't like IPAs. It's a good IPA. Again, this is one of them that's relatively standard through the fleet. Now, why it's standard through the fleet is directly to the side of me, that way, is the Heroes Lounge, and the Heroes Lounge has the Heroes beer that's always on there. So that is something they always have to make on board, is the Heroes Pale Ale. But you know what? It's pretty good. And yeah, we're less than a minute in. Let me go to Peanut Gallery. Your thoughts on the beer, Peanut Gallery?
It's pretty good. It's hoppy, it's crisp, it's smooth, it's very drinkable.
Is this your first time having that beer?
Yeah, it's the first time I've had it.
All right. So far, the good news is, for the Carnival Celebration, that's number 1. I know. When there's nothing you can compare against, it's number 1. But here's where the battle starts going. Now, we are going to breathalyze deal or no deal style. There are 7 beers. So we'll breathalyze after 3. Then we'll breathalyze 2 more. Then we'll breathalyze every beer until the end. Again, we are 1 minute and 20 seconds in. I'm going to get the next beer ordered. You can only get beers every 5 minutes, so the absolute fastest you can do this is 35 minutes. Yeah, not going to do it in 35 minutes, but that's the absolute fastest. You could do it if you wanted to. Sorry, don't chug beers and do this. But stay tuned. Next beer's coming up, and it's going to be probably the Blanche, which is a blonde, and I think it's also one of the last names of one of the Golden Girls. I don't know why I know that, but I think it's one of the last names of one of the Golden Girls. So stay tuned. All right, so it took me a little bit longer to get this next beer, and yes, I did look it up. She is one of the Golden Girls, Blanche de Villax. But a Blanche beer is just a blonde. That's literally all a Blanche beer is. It's just a blonde, a wheat beer, technically a wheat beer, a wit beer, fermented beer. Yeah, it's basically a blonde. Now, what were we looking at? Oh, we were looking at the menu. what percentage alcohol this was. So we got the Blanche is a 4.1%. So this is going to drink, honestly, this will probably drink easier than my San Benedito. Because the 4.1% ABV, IBU 12, the hazy IPA they're out of now, but we've got a replacement, which anything that's got a beer replacement, we will add to the end. There's one here that's making me laugh so hard. If you ever worked on ships, or ever knew anybody that worked on ships, they have a rice one, and they call it no rice, no power. That's the internal name for it. I don't think they're calling it that. I don't know, maybe they are calling it that, guest facing. It's not on the menu, but let's, so we got one down. This one is the Blanche. Ooh. Ooh. All right. I'm torn. It's a little more bitey than the first one. I don't know. Whoop. Oh, my friend. That fell down. I want to grab it real quick. My little camera. I'll put it closer. It just fell down because of that. Thank you. Oh, we're still recording. Hey, look at that. We're still on. Somehow. There we go. Yeah, it's perfect. Well, I got to tell it what right side up is. Those of you got to see a pretty good fall right there. There we go. There we go. Oh, there we go. We were not straight there. We are now straight again. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. I believe the first one is better than that one. Would you agree?
Yeah, the first one here is way better.
It's more smoother.
It's easier to drink, the first one. This is less hoppy, but it's thicker. It's kind of like more yeasty.
And you're not getting as much alcohol for your punch. I mean, the first one is a 5.6, and this is a 4.1. I mean, it is amusing that the hazy IPA, which was a 7.1, is the one they run out of. I'm just saying. Trust me, there's a lot stronger things on board. It was a fun fall you made. And by you, I mean you guys watching. It's just the camera was positioned in a place that I didn't like. So we're 12 minutes and 48 seconds in. So far, this is very similar. This is what happened with the Mardi Gras. We went down the list, and it stayed in order until we hit the Oktoberfest. Now, I love Oktoberfest, and Oktoberfest are only available for a couple months a year, even though they've been available for more and more. I don't know, you like Oktoberfest, right?
I don't know if I've ever tried it.
You've never had a Marzen beer? You ever had a Marzen beer before? No. Well, usually Oktoberfest are September, October, early November. They're so popular that a lot of the craft breweries, even like Sam Adams seasonal is an Oktoberfest. Sam Adams year-round is close to an Oktoberfest. So if you've had Sam Adams, but what I'm talking about is the rest of these are year-round beers other than the Oktoberfest. Now what's the next one we got? Now, I'm gonna finish this. Remember, the absolute fastest you can do these are one every 5 minutes. Yes, we are 13 minutes and 58 seconds in. So what I'm going to do, I'm order the next one, which is actually a sour beer, a pineapple chipotle sour, which is actually a higher ABV. Sour is anything that's not made with like traditional beer ingredients. So we're going to get a pineapple chipotle sour. And then we're gonna see where we're at after that. We're gonna give it 5 minutes and we'll blow to see after these three. But so far, Heroes Pale Ale is number 1. Number 2, Blanche is number 2. And number 3 coming up is the Pineapple Chipotle Sour. Some people like sours, some people don't. So we shall see where we fall. So for the next beer, we're going with something a little bit more tart. So a sour beer is something that's a sour beer is a beer which is intentionally acidic, tart, or sour in taste. Sour beer includes Belgians, Lambics, Flanders Red, Gooses, and Weiss beers. So they're a little bit more sour. I'm gonna go to Peanut Gallery off the side. I'll let you taste that beer. Go ahead. Your Peanut Gallery, don't gulp the whole thing. That's my job. But that is a pineapple chipotle sour.
Indeed.
Thoughts
Very sour.
on it?
I like it, yeah.
You like sour?
Yeah, of course.
It kind of tastes like a cocktail.
I would not argue.
I'm not saying, yeah, no.
I would not be the one.
No, I'm not wanting you to disagree. I'm saying it tastes like a watered down cocktail. It tastes like, I'm not insulting, I'm saying it tastes like a cocktail that you let the ice melt in.
Agreed, yes.
It's a beer. It's not supposed to be as strong as a cocktail. Would you agree there?
Yeah, it's like a watered down sweet and sour mix almost with beer in it.
That's with a little bit of spice, little tinge of pineapple spice. Not bad, as long as you understand what's in there. Alcohol-wise, what is our percent here? Let's see. 6. No. Thank you, man. No, 5.1.
5.1, yeah, I see it.
5.1. ABV, IBU of 18.
Wait, that's sweet pineapple Chipotle. Yeah. That's what.
Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to polish this off in the next 45 seconds or so. We're at 23 minutes in, which means I got to speed up on the back end because we're going to do this under an hour like we did on the Mardi Gras. All right, mandatory 5-minute break. You might say, hey, why mandatory 5-minute break? Because that is the only way we can get a proper breathalyzer reading. Some of you have made fun in the past. I still have it with me. The original breathalyzers. I carry them. I don't use them anymore. I'll let you go in a minute. But this is remember these guys?
Yes, I do. Where the hell did you get those from?
What do you mean? These are the original ones from the drinking videos. I don't use this shit anymore. This is,
not as accurate, obviously.
This guy's the accurate one. This is just, you're blowing in a little hole.
I certainly believe that, like, a federal agency, like, say, troopers, use those.
They use much closer to this. This is the company that makes, they're actually all the same companies, okay? Be very clear. Very clear. So what this is, let's talk about this in technology ways while we're waiting. Like, this is like the iPhone XR, you know, the crappy iPhone?
Sure.
This is like the iPhone 16.
The crappy iPhone.
And this is like
the crappy for $1,000.
It just depends. And this is like the iPhone 16 Pro Max. That's what I like to tell people. That's the difference between all these. This is like 3 years ago's iPhone in a package they're selling for $400. This is like a $700 iPhone. And then this one will judge you. Well, I like this one. Let me see if it's got battery. As long as it's on, don't trust this rating yet, but it will judge you. I have 3 minutes left. I'll let you know in a minute. This judges you. This is the only one that's like, you are going to make poor decisions. I'm like, oh, really?
Actually, I think it said that in Latin.
No. It said you want to make out in the walk-in cooler.
In hieroglyphics.
0.05. But then it tells you, it says 0 line, so 3 hours and 31 minutes till sober. Again, I don't trust it yet. So, no, it's not real. You are likely experiencing lower inhibitions and impaired reasoning.
It reminds me of why my mother fucked my dad.
How many breathalyzers we got over there?
3.
Yeah, on 9 drive.
Of course I do. But give me just a minute, because 2 minutes and 34 seconds till I have to breathalyze for real. So someone wants to try down there. I'll get back to you in 2 minutes and 34 seconds. All right, so we got 7 seconds left until we can blow. 4 seconds. I have been 5 minutes without drinking. I have only been drinking this. Oh, there's the timer. I've been drinking San Benedito soda water. The best. It's not Topo Chico. It's not High Noon. It's San Benedito. Let's see where we're at. 3 beers in with a proper waiting period. Come on. 0.03. So that'll kind of show you where we're at in the scheme of things. 0.03. 0.029. We'll round that up to 0.03. Thing is, we got to get to our next beer, which I believe is the OctoberTest. Now, they called it an Oktoberfest in their one. I do have to question something real quick because I don't think we did this. Where would we put the that pineapple? Above the Blanch or below the Blanch?
Probably low.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you.
Unique thing.
The pineapple chipotle sour.
You want a pineapple chipotle sour?
No, we just had that. The next one is the Oktoberfest. Sorry. You have my key? Oh, you're gonna get an Oktoberfest. Oh no, that's still full.
Sorry.
All right, pineapple. Pineapple chipotle sour coming soon. We are yeah. 2 pineapple chipotle. No, it's not pineapple. 2 Oktoberfest. Sorry, we just finished the chipotle sour. That's just me going crazy. Oh, look at the inventory down there. That's a lot of bottles of something. Look at that. That's a beautiful inventory. A lot of liquor. You ever wonder what it takes to actually run the beverage package on a ship? It's a locker that looks like that. Good God. We got Mr. Boston. We got Kettle One. We got higher end, lower end, the middle end, Beefeater Gin. You can see it all there. It's inventory o'clock. But we're going to get to Oktoberfest, and we shall continue on. We got Oktoberfest, Dry Stout, the Summer Kanin, which is their rice, and the brown ale remaining. So 4 remaining, so we're going to do 2, blow, and then we'll blow after the other ones. But we're going to try and keep it inside of that tight hour that we did on the Mardi Gras. So we shall see if we can do that right there. But ranking so far is exactly as it is on the list. I do think Oktoberfest is going to move up a couple, maybe. So here is Pale Ale, the Blanche from the Golden Girls, the Pineapple Chipotle Sour. All right, so the next beer we've got, this actually won the top beer on Miracle. It was their, not Miracle, sorry, shows you the alcohol happening. Won the top beer on Mardi Gras. It is the Oktoberfest, but here they don't call it an Oktoberfest, they call it an OctoberTest, which is kind of weird. We have a November test coming up as Americans, but that's completely different. But we have the OctoberTest, 5.8%. Now, I just want to compared to the Oktoberfest on Celebration. I really don't know. Yeah, 5.8% compared to. I can't find the damn thing I'm looking for. Oh, compared not Celebration. So the Oktoberfest is 5.8% to 5%. What is that? 5.7? No, they're both 5.8%. But I will tell you, the beer on the Mardi Gras is darker than this. It's kind of weird. All right. Ooh, it's good beer. Would you put it in number 1, or you like the other one better? The IPA still.
It has more flavor. I'd probably put it number 2.
Because it's not as easy to drink?
Yeah.
I kind of agree. I truly kind of agree. On Mardi Gras, it was a solid number 1. Because it was darker, it had more margin. Yeah. Some of you might say it's the same menu. It's different water, it's different equipment, it's older equipment that had different flavors in it, and other stuff like that. It's good, but it's OctoberTest. OctoberTest is number 2. Then we gotta pound through these last ones pretty quickly. So let me finish this off. Oh my! I'm getting smoked by my competition to the left. Not really competition, but I'm getting smoked because I'm talking. You know.
I had a head start.
It's like Titanic.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so I added up.
All right. Next up, dry. Woo-hoo! I'll drink that real quick. Next up, dry stout. We are 41 minutes in. I drank that too quick. Give me a minute. So next up, we are 42 minutes and 32 seconds in After this drink, we will have another one. But this is a drink that I kind of fear. I don't like stouts. But I'll tell you what this stout does not stink of. It does not stink of coffee. Do you agree, sir?
No, it's actually very pleasant.
You tasted it? Or
Yeah,
you smelled
I
it?
just said
It's weird, because if you're going to make a stout, you're usually making a coffee stout or a chocolate stout. This is just kind of a stout. You know that Guinness is a dry stout. This is very similar to a Guinness. A Guinness doesn't have a lot of coffee flavor or anything like that. It is a very, very dark beer. But here's the weird thing about this beer. It is very, very dark, but you know what it is not? It is not very, very strong. Kind of a random thing. The dry stout is 4.2. Did you know, did you know, internet people, there's something Kirsten taught me, that Guinness used to be recommended for pregnant women to drink. Hold up. Some of you guys are looking at me like, what the hell?
No, I like it that she said.
Guinness for pregnant women. Okay, now it says Guinness is not recommended for pregnant women. Why did doctors prescribe Guinness for pregnant women? Back in the day, when real men smoked and doctors wore wet clothes, prescribing beer to pregnant women was an acceptable thing to do. They don't do that sort of thing anymore. For many people, the question is, Guinness remains unlabeled. It's a good source of iron. That's why they recommended Guinness. In just a moment, when I finish this, no problem. Or if you want to jump in, go ahead. Come on.
I don't want to be on your video.
Okay, then you got to wait till I finish this segment.
Are you live?
Glad to tape. This won't come out until December.
His best friend just freaking never watches anything but you. And he was supposed to be on this cruise.
Well, that dry stout's done because people want a photo. I'm going to take the photo. And then next we're going to go with the summer Kanin, which is labeled here affectionately. No rice, no power. And I'll explain to you exactly what no rice, no power means. Actually, hold on. This is going to be a tight. We've got 2 more to do. We got 45. We're 45 minutes in. I'm starting a 5-minute timer. Why am I starting a 5-minute timer? Because I got to blow in 5 minutes. See where we're at alcohol-wise. I'll see you guys in 5 minutes with a summer Kanin, which is their rice lager. More rice, more power. We wait 2 minutes to blow. I just want to show you operationally how many pens and how many checks we have sitting here. It's absolutely ridiculous, and I love it. I'm all about it. But as what's his name? As Sean Penn once said, the pen is mightier than the sword. The pen is mightier. All right, no. Now we're doing the rice. Yes, my friend. The rice is the next one. Because no rice, no power. So let me explain that to what everybody. Let me explain that to what it means for everybody. So in the crew bar, there are not the crew bar. In the crew mess, there are a lot of people from Asia. India is part of Asia. No matter what Donald Trump says about Kamala Harris, India is part of Asia. Sorry, she is actually Asian. I will give her that. But India, Asia, China, everything like that, they love their rice. So the joke is, if you don't have the carbohydrates of rice, you have no power. So the joke for this beer, intrinsic joke, is no rice, no power. Because there is rice for breakfast, lunch, dinner, midnight snack, all night, everything in between. And crew members have rice cookers seriously hidden in their cabin, because if you don't have rice, what don't you have? You have no power. You have no power. If you have no rice, you have no power. That is a major carbohydrate group all over Asia. So no rice, no power. 22 seconds till we blow. 2 to go. And we are, we are 49 minutes in. We are cutting this shit down to the wire. But 8 seconds. Okay. Why do we cut this down to the wire? For amusement's sake. This is the only night there's not live music here. All right. All right, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's see where we're at. It has been the amount of time we need it to be. All right. Oh yeah, 0.07. All right. So I'm actually gonna leave this running because what the next? I'll get you in a minute. This is the rice beer, right?
Summer Kanin. Rice, no power.
No rice, no power. And how long has this been on draft here? For a while?
I think 1 month.
1 month. Okay.
3 cruises. Putu was the one who made it.
And Putu's now on Celebration.
Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras. Yeah, we're on Celebration. Putu's now on Celebration, so he just transferred, right? Not end of contract. He just transferred.
He's a brewmaster now.
Oh, he is? Nice. I love to see people get promoted. Summer Kanin. Oh my. This beer doesn't fuck around. It's a 6.2% compared to on Mardi Gras. Let's see how close these are to each other. Mardi Gras, their rice is a 5.0%. So this is actually a lot stronger than the rice wine on Mardi Gras, which actually ranks pretty high for me. Ooh, that's good. It's very different. It literally feels like I'm eating Chinese food or drinking Chinese food. Am I wrong?
It's good, rich.
It's strong too.
Aftertaste. It's like white rice.
It's like white rice. Is it actually made with rice? Rice and hops and everything like that?
Yes.
That's a good beer. Here's the problem though. Look at that problem. 52 minutes. 21 seconds. Will we make it? Will we finish this menu in under an hour? Honestly, I don't know. Thoughts on the rice wine? Our rice beer.
I think it's actually pretty good. I mean, it does actually have the aftertaste of like white rice. It's actually pretty pleasant. I'll put it pretty high.
I might give it number 1.
It's really good.
It's unique.
Yeah.
I've not had anything like it before. I will tell you, the one on Mardi Gras is not as good. This is, Summer Kanin. Summer Kanin. Pretty good beer. Pretty good beer. Let's finish it here because we need to get ordering another beer in the next minute. My goal is to finish them all within the hour that they have available here. Now, I don't know that we're able to get the 7.5 here, but we got the other place, just for logistics sake. Unfortunately, there's no brewery here around now, but our last one is the brown. We'll get that in just a minute. But it's not as malty as it's more malty than the Oktoberfest, right?
Yes. Oktoberfest is more a little bit hoppy.
So it's more like an amber.
Yeah.
It's more like the Parched Pig Amber,
Yes.
but a little bit more. A little bit darker than the Parched Pig Amber. I like the Parched Pig Amber. So we'll try the brown ale. We'll see where that falls in just a minute's time. Trying to finish this before the hour, like we did on the other shift. No, he's got it. He's got it. He's got it. My friend here, he's got it. That's the brown, right?
Yes.
It's like an amber, but a little bit stronger.
I got it.
He's got it. We are racing the clock here. We got 5 minutes to cool off after it. But oh no, pass me that one. That one's done. Quick. All right. Here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna keep this in full view of all time. We've been running it. We finished these. That's a good beer too. It's a good beer. Sorry, I should have probably savored that more. 59 minutes, 38 seconds, and 0.97 seconds. So let's call it 59:39. We had an entire 21 seconds to spare here. Woo! Yes, I know.
Good job.
That's awful. Awfully sad. No. So what is your favorite of the beers here?
My favorite is dry stout. You like
No rice, no power, or what?
No.
Oh, the dry stout. So that's like a Guinness, right?
Yes.
And what? Correct me if I'm wrong. What makes it a dry stout is it doesn't really have coffee or chocolate in it as much as a normal stout would have in it. Correct? It's not as strong as the coffee or chocolate.
I love it to chase it with Jägermeister, you know.
A Jaeger bomb in a dry stout.
Not Jäger bomb, Jägermeister.
So not like a sake bomb in the dry stout. No. That would be a really bad idea, or a really good
It's
idea.
very good. I tried it. I like it. I love Jägermeister. It's made of herbs. It's very nice.
You love Jägermeister, but you don't have the Jägermeister cooling machine. That's the Bacardi cooling machine over there, right?
It's not Red Bull. We had before in some of the nightclubs
The Jägermeister cooling machine.
before pandemic. It was cooling machine.
Yeah.
And the Jägermeister was on top and on top.
But that does the Bacardi. That's a cooling machine for Bacardi down there, right?
It's not cooling.
Oh,
It is just
It's
a
just a
display
dispenser?
with the light, yeah.
oh.
It's a
So
dispenser.
it's not a Jägermeister machine.
No.
Oh, okay. So I got 3 minutes.
Some of the
And
ships maybe they have it still. I am not sure.
did you try, sir? Have you tried that one? What's your thoughts on that?
It's pretty good. Similar to Oktoberfest, maybe comparable. I don't know. It's about the same. What about you?
I'm kind of with you, but that rice one is good. I'm gonna put it above the Oktoberfest. Are you gonna fight me on that or no?
I think it's a little smoother than Oktoberfest.
It is. I mean, I had to chug it in 20 seconds. You know.
You damn good.
I did. Yeah, the brown ale is smoother than the Oktoberfest, which is weird because no, they didn't have a brown ale on the ship. Brown ale. Yeah, on the other ship, yeah, it's actually really weird because they've ranked very similarly, and I really have not been referencing them. I really haven't. I mean, I've looked, but the rice lager actually wins on Celebration. It's a strong beer. It's a good beer. Hero's Pale Ale is number 2. What's weird is the only thing that beat this ship on Mardi Gras is the Oktoberfest. And the ABV tells me it is a completely different Oktoberfest. As strange as it sounds. Like, this one's called OctoberTest, that one's called Oktoberfest. So I have 2 minutes and 8 seconds to discuss this, and we'll see where we are alcohol-wise. This is just water. I'm 7 drinks deep, which leaves me 8 for after the nap. Yeah, because you don't do this and not take a nap. That's the right answer. So, the question is, who ranks supreme? I don't do ties. Fuck that, I don't do ties. The Oktoberfest is the best beer on the Mardi Gras. Ooh. Wow. All right. Here's where I'm at. I have 1 minute and 26 seconds to decide. And this is all on me. I had these beers less than 50 hours ago. I had all these other beers. I did it intentionally. That's why this is the first drinking video I had to do on this ship. Mardi Gras has one of the best, and I've said this over and over, Mardi Gras has one of the best Oktoberfests I've ever had outside of Germany, or outside of Europe. But if you are not in October of this year, Celebration has better beers overall. Their summer Kanin rice lager is stronger, better, and it literally gives you more power. I was gonna take a nap. We need that more rice, more power. The Hero's Pale Ale is a wash. The brown ale they have over here, the OctoberTest, the Blanche, the dry stout, the pineapple chipotle. It's actually really weird how everything kind of ranked about the same, but I'm gonna have to give it to Celebration. Maybe it's because it's my home ship and everything like that, but the real question is, I think we were at 0.09 when we finished the beer on the other ship. Let's see what we're at here. Again, we had half a beer less, but the rice lager was stronger here. The rice lager came out the back. They're still working on the rice lager on the other ship. Let's see where we're at. All right, so 59 minutes, 38.97 seconds. And 5 minutes to cool down. It'll be interesting. Wow. A lot lighter of a drinking session here. 0.06 compared to 0.9 and change. Yeah. But I still enjoy this one more, even though it doesn't get me as drunk, if that makes sense. I still enjoy this one more. You've seen Mardi Gras celebration. Yeah. You get a little drunker on the Mardi Gras. Somehow. Don't really understand the math. Math is hard. I did have some ice cream before this in an ice cream making class, but had some, it might have, honestly, you're going to laugh, the breathalyzer might come down to, I went to a platinum lunch before this. I had filet, I had prosciutto, I had a lot of shrimp, I had all that, and you know, that food might be able to process more. When I did this on the Mardi Gras, I had very light food beforehand, so could be the difference. This is Richard from No Pants Profits coming to you from the Carnival Celebration saying, I think they have better tasting beer. Sorry, Mardi Gras. The brewmaster, the assistant brewmaster from here, went from Celebration to the Mardi Gras, and now he's in charge there. So maybe, the Mardi Gras is going to get better. That was just a few weeks ago. But, Peanut Gallery, do you agree with my rankings?
Yes,
They're not off. You know, again, you can't rank the other ship because you weren't on the other ship. Yeah. But I mean, the rankings here are the Race Lager, the Heroes Pale Ale, the Brown Ale, the Oktoberfest, the Blanche, the Dry Stout, and the Pineapple Chipotle Sour. It's good beer here. I wish they had this beer all over the ship. They have actually, you'll laugh, they have a 10% beer. They literally have a 10% beer that's not here. You know what, guys? Fuck that, we're not ending this. I'll see you at the 10% beer. Oh, I don't know if they're open yet. Oh, it's a hard call. Do I want to commit to that? Hold up. Come back to you in a second. Do I want to commit to that 10% beer? What I mean commit is it's actually made here.
Where are we blowing to now?
Oh, God, I was like a .0, what was I? 0.06.
I was at an 8 earlier.
You were. Let me just try it a second. I'm looking to see if a bar is open. There's a bar I want to go to that has a beer. And I think it's an appropriate beer to finish on. If the bar is open. Ooh. Is it? It is not open. Interesting. This bar's not even listed. It's called the View Bar. Maybe I'll come back. Maybe I won't. For right now, this is Richard from No Pants Profits, reminding you that when you wear no pants, the only thing you have left to lose is your shirt. If I find this other bar open, there's an interesting beer. It's a golden strong ale that's been sitting around forever. It's a 10% beer. It was made here. Tried it last night. Didn't love it right at first love, but it grew on me a little bit. But I'm going to assume that's not here anymore. But if you see me come back, that's included. Oh my God, hold up. Before I go, I feel like I'm getting hit more with the alcohol right now. Not gonna lie. Maybe it's 10 minutes. I want to see where we're actually at. I truly feel like I've been hit more with the alcohol right now in the last few minutes than when I blew earlier. 4, 3, 2. All right, where are we at? I think this is gonna be higher. I've not stopped the camera for 10 minutes. I'm just starting to feel it more. 0.076. Oh crap, it's growing. Oops.
Chug that last beer.
What? I did chug that last beer. It's starting to hit my system. But I still think the Celebrations Brewery is better than the Mardi Gras Brewery. Whether I want to admit that or not, even though because Mardi Gras has better Oktoberfest. But Oktoberfest only comes once a year. I have to go break the seal. Richard from No Pants Profits reminding you that when you wear no pants, the only thing I left loose is your shirt. Have a great one, and maybe I'll see you for one more beer if that place is open. Bye! So we are at Aquaria, as the postscript that I said, and this is in the Celebration. It's a beautiful bar. Kind of looks like it's sponsored by Park West. It's like, oh, it's sponsored by Park West. And I've got a Belgian strong ale. This is generally over a 10% beer, Belgian ale. We're gonna end with this. So I'm gonna have to wait 5 minutes to see where we're at, because I think this might push Celebration over the edge. Now remember, on Mardi Gras, I had an extra beer, or an extra half beer, or, you know, let's see. Oh my God. I tried this last night. I tried to get this last night. The woman behind the counter said, "You want to taste it?" I was like, sure. I wasn't loving it last night, but I wasn't in a beer mood last night. I am in a beer mood tonight. Is this chuggable? Not really. It's an Imperial. It's a strong ass beer. There's watermelon sugar playing behind me on violin. It's a little weird to hear. Do you know what watermelon sugar is, right? Let me translate that for all you. What is sugar? What is watermelon sugar? It's something weird. It doesn't want to load in. It's about the female orgasm. Oh. Male pre-cum while giving oral sex. Oh, I'm so confused. I don't know about this one. What is watermelon sugar about oral? Sweetness of life. Female orgasm. Okay. Watermelon sugar, yeah. You know what? I'm going to be back with you 5 minutes from now. Well, from when I finish this. Let's see where we're at. Let's do a 5-minute timer. Oh, that's the strongest of the beers we had. Woo! They don't list that 10%, do they? Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Woo!
Aye, end of the day.
It's a 10%er. It's a strong ale. I don't know if they told you that.
I can smell it.
It's 10%, 10, 11, 11.5%. The highest thing they've got over there is a 6, 5, 7. So,
And it's so strange that only here, the smallest bar.
the smallest bar that's open for like 3 hours a day.
Yes, and we have one in this one. And not in the brewery, the Pig and Anchor.
Because it's too strong.
So why do you think it's on this
But
phone?
why not the
It's
big-
open a decent amount of time. It's because no one buys.
Maybe they thought that it's not moving so bad.
People that know craft beer will like this. If you understand craft beer, I had it last night. My stomach wasn't ready for it last night. That's why I passed on it last night.
Yes, that's why.
Because I just got off the Mardi Gras literally the day before. And I went pretty hard on the Mardi Gras. I've been drinking beer all day today. So this works if you've been drinking beer all day today. I was drinking cocktails yesterday. And it's gone. So in 4 minutes and 40 seconds, we'll come on and we'll see where it winds up at. All right, so I want to close this out. It's been about 10 minutes since the last time. I've got water. A 10% Belgian strong ale. It's this is water. It's so enamel. All right, let's see where that leaves us. It'll probably be very similar to the Mardi Gras. 0.10, 0.9 something and change. Let's see. Look at that, 0.74. So from an alcoholic standpoint, Mardi Gras is still stronger, and I did an extra beer here. So it's Richard from No Pants Profits saying that Mardi Gras is stronger, but Celebration is better. And reminding you from the Aquaria bar that when you wear no pants, the only thing you got left loose is your shirt. Have a great one. Bye!